Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time. In today's video, I'm reviewing the Kinera Celest Skysoar neckband with boom microphone. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews, and that is the box for the Celest Skysoar. Now let me start with the price. This guy is coming in at $29, so it's a pretty affordable little object here. Let me pull it into the shot. That's what it looks like. I know it looks like a tangled mess, but that's the nature of neckbands. I don't know what to tell you. I can't. And by the way, let me state right now that these IEMs do not come with the Skysoar. This is the Kinera Celest Phoenix Call IEM. That's about $100 or so. So let me take that off real quick while I introduce the Skysoar. Now, I'm starting off with the connectors here. So we've got standard 2-pin 0.75 or 0.73 millimeter connectors there. And so basically you can use this neckband with any compatible IEM. So for example, I can put my Moondrop May on this cable, or I could put the Kiwi Is Melody on here, for example. So that's one end of the cable here. Now you've probably noticed this protrusion here on the right side, and that is where our little detachable boom microphone goes. And it just plugs in like so. And yeah, you got this nice little boom mic there, similar to the one that came with the Wyvern Pro, but I believe the audio quality is better on this one. We'll get to that in a minute. Came with 2 foam covers in the box. It's nice and flexible, so you can get a good position right next to your mouth for the best response. And this is on the right side. So let me just put the Celest Phoenix Call back on here for a moment. It just slides in like that, and then there you are, you're good to go. So that's what it looks like with an IEM attached. I'll just put this one on for balance, a bit of OCD maybe. So that's one end of the cables. What else have we got going on? Well, let's have a look. We've got 2 of these things, and so we've got this glossy metallic blue colored things. I don't know what to call them. One is an inline remote with 3 buttons, so you got playback controls there. It's very handy. And so that's your power button, volume controls, and in addition we've got a USB Type-C port here for charging, because this is a Bluetooth neckband. So let's talk about battery life real quick. It's got a 150 milliamp hour battery inside, and with that you're looking at up to 16 hours of playback time. That is pretty impressive, considering it's not only a Bluetooth receiver, but it's also a transmitter, because it has to obviously transmit the mic signal. So 16 hours is pretty darn solid. I think this blue is the only available color. It feels and looks a little bit chintzy, but you know, they had to keep it lightweight for practical reasons, and besides that, it sits on the back of your neck anyway, so who really cares? Now, I do want to mention one little gripe that I had in the marketing. It says the cable is stretchable. It certainly is not. As you can see here, there's no give in it anywhere. I think they were kind of talking about the ear hooks here, which can move a little bit, but it's really not stretchable or retractable. So anyway, that's it, $29. Now let me talk about the audio quality. There is no aptX, there is no LDAC, so you're getting your basic SBC or AAC connection. Now the sound quality is going to be determined largely by what IEMs you connect to it. The Phoenix Call sounds great, and these are incidentally very good for gaming as well, because they've got a nice upper mid-range boost. So yeah, the sound, despite not having aptX or LDAC, the sound is actually very good, assisted largely by that Bluetooth 5.3 connectivity, which by the way consumes very low power, which enables that good battery life. and also facilitates a nice stable collection. So how do you actually use this thing? Well, basically it's just like TWS earphones. You just power it on with the power button there, pair it with your phone or your laptop or your tablet, computer, whatever, as long as your source has Bluetooth, obviously, and you're good to go. So who is this for? Well, it's marketed mainly towards gamers, I think, but it's also great for anyone who engages in a lot of video conferencing or calls with your mobile. And with that said, I think that's a good segue to talk about the quality of the microphone. And I found the microphone to be surprisingly good quality. It sounds nice and clear. It's got a good, accurate, natural tone. It's not too thin. It's not overly thick. It's pretty detailed, so people on the other end of the call or your teammates in a game, etc., should have no issues understanding what you're saying at all. The microphone quality is pretty darn good. I think it's better than the Wyvern Pro. One criticism some people had with the Wyvern Pro was that the mic picked up a lot of background noise. That seems to have been improved here as well. I'm going to give you an example of the microphone here. By 6000 BC, Greater Australia is no more. 1/7 of its land, about 2.5 million square kilometres, has been drowned by the sea. Tasmania, once a southern peninsula, is now an island whose Aborigines have lost all contact with those on the mainland. Yeah, so as you just heard, the microphone sounds pretty good, at least in my subjective opinion. I think it sounds great, so pretty impressive for a like $29 product. You know, and the great thing about this is it is detachable. So like I said, you can use it with any IEMs that you want, and that is really a huge bonus. So if you're a gamer or you want to do video calls, conferencing, etc., honestly, I think this is a pretty darn good solution. It certainly sounds a lot better in terms of the mic than a lot of gaming headphones. They tend to sound pretty crap unless you fork out heaps of money, but even then that's not a guarantee. But in this case, it does sound really good. So having said that, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, Parfam audiophile style. And if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button before you go. And if you want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon set up, so there's links down below for that, and my Discord and the website and social media and all that stuff. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you later.